I don't know if you want that at all, but that's the link to it. So what do you think? What do you think for ships for ranked would be are the best this season? Darth? Darth?
Well,
There we go.
starting for carriers, hands down, Japanese.
Of course. But I mean, everybody knows that. Continue.
Now, when it comes to battleships, there's a couple of choices.
There
Warspite's
are.
actually good. The
Yes.
thing is that the Warspite, the best one to actually kind of, you got a spec, definitely concealment expert, definitely would recommend fire prevention because it is very prone to HE. So if you got cruisers with HE spam flaming at you, it is going to eat away your health pretty quick.
And you will because Cleveland's.
Exactly. Cleveland's and Russian cruisers, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But it can really hold its own for someone that plays it right. And you definitely want to make use of the scout plane. And I would carry definitely a premium scout plane for that.
I'm actually thinking that all like the tier 6 battleships have their advantages this season. Because like
They really do,
the
with the
Bayern is
exception of the
heavily
New
armored.
Mexico.
I don't even have the New Mexico, so it really wasn't on my radar.
Yeah, New Mexico is. I mean, if you have other battleships, I would just keep New Mexico in port. I mean,
Yep.
even compared to an Arizona, the Arizona is hands down better accuracy,
Oh, I don't have the
better
Arizona.
better armor protection, but it's really the accuracy. You got a Stigma 1.8 ship versus a Stigma 1.5, so you definitely see the difference in the shell accuracy.
But yeah, aside from that, we've got the Fuso, which everybody knows is just basically a dinosaur. The Bayern, which can take a
Um,
beating, and
Fuso's nice. There's only
yeah,
one problem with the Fuso, and
it's got
the
weaker armor.
Fuso. No, I mean angle correctly, you do really well. The thing is, when you have to look at it, it has very little superstructure compared to the other battleships, so you can't really shell that from a distance quite well. The problem with the Fuso comes at really the fact that it's even with concealment expert, it gets detected at like 16 kilometers almost. So you get seen the
Yeah,
entire time.
I don't have concealment
And
expert on it.
when you're down at the lower tiers, like below rank 11,
Everything gets within range, yep.
everything's within range and you're fine. You can pretty much carry with this ship. But when you start getting to more competitive ranks above, you're going to get fired on quite a bit. And that's where the weakness of the Fuso and its detectability really comes into play.
Still thought it
But
had weaker
it's
armor than the other battleships.
no, not at all.
But
It actually holds its own.
241,
I'm
229,
doing fine with that past
203.
rank 10. It just depends on the meta, like the quality of players you're dealing with.
It definitely looks like the Bayern is heavily armored though, but everybody knows that.
But the deck armor on the Futso, it could withstand the fuse HE spam from cruisers.
Yeah, inertia fuse, it's pretty much immune on the
That's
Fuso,
good.
so that really helps. So if you notice a meta where there's a lot of inertia fuse cruisers playing for the day, then yeah, the Fuso is going to shine in that environment.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Bayern's a good one too. It can really, the Bayern has to be mid-range and closer to be effective.
Yeah, but
It's a nice,
it can really take a beating though, so I mean, yeah, it's not so bad getting in range. I've played it a few times this season. It's
and if you do
bad.
spec manual AA on it, it actually can eat planes pretty good. The only thing is that based on the carrier meta that you see in ranked, while it is a lethal AA platform, just like the Cleveland is with an AA build, I don't see it as really an
Necessary.
optimal build to actually get. There's other skills you probably want to be investing into because the amount of carrier gameplay you run into in ranked during any season is very, very rare.
All right, what about cruisers? The Cleveland's actually been really good this season so far.
Cleveland, definitely.
In the right
The
hand,
Russian cruiser is actually Budama. I keep mispronouncing that piece of
The
shit. But
Badyani, I think,
anyway,
or the
it's a
Badyani.
good cruiser. It's not really a piece of shit, really, but it's a good cruiser. But the thing is, where it becomes a problem, and the Molotov kind of goes in the same category too, as well, is that it's not forgiving for someone who's still learning to play cruisers.
No, that's for sure, because they're very weak. You've got to stay in the back. I've been using the Molotov and Leander mostly for ranked.
Yeah, snipe at mid range, moving around the place.
No, with the
But a lot of
with the Molotov, you have to snipe. If you like every time I'm spotted,
same thing with
everybody
the
shoots
bud
at
too.
me because they're like, oh, like Molotov will fucking die.
That's where I see a lot of the bad ones
Yeah,
just using it because they keep treating it like a Cleveland, and that's not how you play it.
the Badyanis will do. Yeah, they'll try to do the same thing. They're not
The
quite.
best way I can describe the Budami is you gotta play her like you play a uh, what's that tier 8 premium cruiser? Starts with
Kutuzov.
a K. Kudasov, yeah. You got to play her like her. You got to play it at range, a bit passive, and just set up a bunch of fires. That's pretty much what you're
That's what
going
I
to
do
do
with
for
the
the first
Molotov
half.
though. But like the Molotov, I just run around everywhere because it's so fucking fast. Love this
Yeah, the
shit.
problem with the Molotov, and the same thing goes for the Nuremberg as well, is for the average player, it's a coffin.
It's really hard to
And
play,
a
yeah,
lot
because
of good players and above know that, and therefore, once they see one, they spot it, they're
they
going to fire a
blap it.
salvo at it because more likely they're going to delete them in one shot.
No, I definitely noticed that. Like whenever I'm spotted, I draw a lot of fire, and it's good on the one hand because if they're shooting at me, they're not shooting at my teammates. But on the other hand, like if I'm not on point dodging shells, I I can die pretty quick.
Well, the Nuremberg, it doesn't matter what shells you dodge. If it goes up your ass, it's going to hit the Citadel anyway. So either way, you're screwed.
Yeah. But yeah, I've been doing good in Leander. Gotta surprise people a lot, but
I haven't seen too much French.
French, that's because they're garbage.
They're in the lower ranks.
I tried the French ships when they came out, and I was like, I hate this fucking thing. Like, what does it have going for it?
They're fine for randoms, but not for
They
Duh.
can
game.
harass in the flanks if a player knows how to play them correctly, and
Like
they can
they're
be quite competitive there. The problem is the vast majority of people that are playing that I'm seeing don't know how to play a French cruiser properly. They're
like
playing them like a Cleveland.
they're fast, right? But I don't know, they don't seem to have any advantage over the other cruisers, other than that, and I just don't feel like it's enough.
Uh, Pretty much just drive-by shooting, pretty much, because they got the speed booster too.
But if I remember right, the range isn't even that great. Where's the range here?
Yeah, the
15.9, that's
Russian
okay,
cruiser
actually.
has the best one, the Bud. It's the top max range cruiser in this tier.
The French cruiser has better range than the Molotov, but were they slow or something? Like I remember that I didn't like it for some reason. Yeah, they are really slow shells, 870 meters a
I actually
second.
like the tier 5 French cruiser better than the tier 6 one.
I don't remember the tier 5. Do I still have it? I probably sold it. Oh, no, I do. No, that's the
Molotov
Duga
is good
Troyan.
because it's like tier 9 guns, but
I
everything
love the
else about
guns.
that ship is a glass cannon.
I know. What do you think, Leander or Molotov for my next game? Or should I take a battleship? And then you've got the Dunkirk. Like, the Dunkirk is good too, but it's just really not my playstyle.
The
It depends on the
Dunkirk,
meta right now.
Dunkirk, I usually would not recommend it simply because that, you know,
I don't like it,
yes,
honestly. I don't, but like, I've seen people do some crazy things with it, so.
if you could make it work, because it definitely has the best speed of any battleship in the game at that tier. But its weakness
Holy
is
shit.
that a lot of people don't play it correctly. They play it with this idea that let me just face bow to the enemy and just lob shells parked, and that's not how you play the Dunkirk. The Dunkirk with a concealment mod,
Go be sneaky
captain skill, I
sneaky.
mean, is you gotta be sneaky sneaky. You gotta shoot first, go around the place, reposition, shoot
I
again,
don't even have
and
a
just
10-point captain with him either.
and even doing something like that, you can really make it work. But a lot of Dunkirk players I see just park and shoot, and they're very easily catch on fire. So you definitely have to consider getting fire prevention on the tier 4 skill for your captain and getting all the flags and everything because it's very
I
low on survivability. It's
I have
very
not
weak to
seen a
aircraft.
Duca doused in ranked yet. Not one.
I've seen him. Every Duca player I've seen has been bad shit horrible.
Yeah, I didn't think the Duca would be very competitive either.
You rely on a scout plane pretty much to increase your range to actually shoot stuff, like the Perth. The only difference is the Perth has the option to get the scouting upgrade to actually increase the duration. So if you love that kind of gameplay, then the Perth would be a better choice between the two. But the Duca is something I would just say leave it in port.
Yeah, I haven't played it yet.
It
I
is
don't want
not
to.
a it's not a ship you should be taking into ranked.
I mean, it's nice that the torpedoes are fucking 12K, but that's like all it has going for it. They're really slow. 51 knots. All right, what ship should I run? I'll put this on you. Let me know if you want to like see them all or something in a line.
Oh, what ship you have your best captain and that you feel the most comfortable playing?
I would say the Molotov and Leander are my top two right now. My Fuso doesn't have that great of a captain because I moved him up and I haven't moved him back down. The Ryujo, nah, not quite a good captain in him either. Cleveland's alright. Got an 11 point there.
6 points on a Fuso. Don't take that guy in.
Oh, I've taken the Fuso and done good. Like, the only way to get more points is to play it, right? So,
Well, I actually moved some of my 19-point captains for my tier 10 ships down and respect them for these particular ships for ranked.
the thing is, I've got the Molotov, right, which it has a 13 point right now. Actually, is that even the right captain? No. There we go. That's better. What am I doing?
I would change out,
The manual
yeah.
fire control for concealment, but I don't know.
Nah, that's a little off spec. I definitely would switch out preventive maintenance for priority target.
I don't need priority target.
I mean,
Priority?
when you have one person shooting at you, well, why do you have manual AA on the Molotov?
Oh, because like in randoms, you actually deal with a lot of planes.
Yeah, I would put that for like concealment expert
Concealment,
probably.
yeah, yeah. That's what I would do. But like other than that, like this build is probably what I would like to do. Just move it over to concealment. Oh, maybe the second, fourth.
Yeah, I put priority target on cruisers because
But I don't know. I feel like I don't need it. Like priority target's good for people who can't pay attention. But like as it is, I feel like it's a
no,
wasted point.
it's not, and I'll show you why. Because I even use it on the Bayern build I have for ranked as well. Because let's say you have two people focusing target on you. You know, one's a destroyer and one's a battleship. Then it goes from 2 to 1, and then it goes back to 2 again. What that tells me is that that destroyer went from his main guns to his torpedoes and back to the main guns again. So now I know torpedoes are on their way.
Yeah, I don't need it for that either. I basically always assume torpedoes are coming, and it's really easy to see, like, when the destroyer is getting ready to fire them. And, like, in the Molotov, come on. I'm not going to be close enough to a destroyer that he can torpedo me. And if I am, I fucked up. Like, the only thing I'm seeing here is the manual fire to concealment. Like, maybe I'll just keep the buddy captain on there. Because that's got the same setup with the concealment. And I could get another 3. Superintendent, maybe? I don't need superintendent. I actually don't really need that. Oh, I can get hydro? Well, there we go. What am I doing? Why didn't I check that sooner? I haven't like run into enough planes that I need the defensive AA. Vigilance maybe might be another good 3. What do you think? I got 3 more points. Keep in mind this captain's my buddy captain.
If you're going with Hydra, you wouldn't need Vigilance.
Yeah, but Vigilance would stack. Make the Hydro like way better. But you're right, I wouldn't need it. Last
Probably could
stand,
go
maybe.
Superintendent and get an extra Hydra.
I don't know if I'll need it though.
You never know.
It's true. It's true.
Because right now, above rank 10, you're going to deal with a lot more of a Destroyer meta than at the lower ranks.
But here's the thing: the way I play the Molotov, I don't normally like hug islands and get in close where Hydro would actually be a big deal. I'm
Not
not
early
saying it
on.
won't happen.
That's something that you play it when you're toward the end of the
Yeah.
match, when you're pretty
And
much
yeah,
mopping up.
the way I use Hydro too is I use it to spot people hiding behind shit. But yeah, I'm thinking Vigilance might be good for that because that'll bump the ship and torpedo acquisition. No, just the torpedo acquisition rate. That'll probably bump it up to like 4-ish. I probably don't need it though. Even then. The Superintendent, sure, but like with the way I play the Molotov, it's very likely by the end of the game I'm still gonna have a Hydro. Might be nice to have the extra plane though. Or the extra health. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, we'll give it a go with this. Look at all the battleships queuing. Oh my god, this is gonna be 5 battleships per team. Dear lord.
Yep, it's been like that for the last hour or two.
Dear lord. Oh my god, I'm scared. Oh, we only got 4. We got two cruisers.
Don't expect them to be good.
Oh, I don't expect anybody to be good. Unless I recognize them. Although I think I've seen Silent Wolf before. Definitely seen Wes before, but I don't remember if he was any good either.
What rank are you?
9 right now.
9. You're same as me. I've been hearing that the higher part of like 7 and 6 is brutal right now.
Dude, 10 to 6 are all the same people.
It recycles
Yeah,
based
but
on
since there's a
matchmaker.
lot more people down here, you get mostly between 9 and 7. Or actually, I mean like 10 to 7 around there.
Dude,
That just means that there's more people in that population. That's all that
I've
means.
I've seen 7s in my games. Like 7s and 6s every now and then. It tries to keep them together, I think, but like the league is 10 to 6, so or is it 12 to 6? No, I think it's 10. Are we going B? Yep.
Yeah, so your team's going B, so you're going A?
Yep. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do anything on B. I don't want to drive into B with this. I'm not going to go on to A either. I just want to be in firing range around the point there. Like, I love the firing range on this thing, and the shells are so fast.
Problem that is, you can see there's a battleship following you with you.
He'll learn. But, like, that's not really my fault. He might go that way all on his own anyway.
Yeah,
Battleships like to
see,
do their own
everyone's
thing.
following you because they think we're going to A now.
Nobody's following me.
Yeah, there's like 3 ships behind you, dude. Turning in with the fleet. See, look at Chad. Why are you going the wrong way?
There, BBs are all going to B now.
Mm, they got confused easily.
Fucking lemmings. Oh dear. Jesus Christ.
That hurt.
Right?
Fire
Surprised I got
alarm.
spotted. Oh, maybe not. Look at my fucking detectability.
Problem solved, sir. Spotter airborne.
Doesn't help you're wearing your rank 1 flag. I find that if you bring that into rank battles, people tend to more likely focus you, no matter what you're doing. Which can kind of go in an advantage too when you get them to kind of train on you.
Oh, that was a rough start, but everybody's shooting at me. I have eyes on them now. Gonna burn a whole bunch.
Spotter destroyed.
And there goes my spotter.
Problem solved, sir.
Like, I definitely fucked up at the start there. I should have done that wider.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why you were heading to B. I mean A.
I meant to go across, but got
Problem
spotted.
with Molotov is that one mistake, you lose dearly for that
Oh,
one
I know,
mistake.
I know.
And that's exactly what happened here.
That is exactly what happened here, but I'm not dead, so that doesn't mean I'm out of it. Oh shit.
On the bright side, your adrenaline rush kicks in.
I don't think I'm running Adrenaline Rush.
Arrgh.
Fire alarm.
Well, you got one person that actually chased you down.
Problem solved, sir.
Of course, it's going to be for nothing.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic.
Oh shit. Fucking Arizona.
Of a strategic target.
So, what was your plan to head over to A?
Oh, I was gonna sneak around the back. Spot him from behind. But I got spotted by DDs and A. And
Mhm.
instead of swiping across, I nosed in so I wouldn't get citadeled. I definitely like my Leander better. Another 8 battleships. Another thing about playing cruisers right now with this many battleships in each game.
Yeah, I would recommend not to wear the rank 1 flag.
Eh. I really don't think it actually makes a difference. Most people, like, I find people don't even look.
The problem is that I do see players on the enemy team that do, and I've seen it even on streams too, where they sit there, oh look, he's rank 1, focus him, because they assume that if they focus you, now if you were in a battleship or something like a Bayern, absolutely, because more shots to you means less shots to your team.
Action
But
stations.
in a ship like a Molotov, it's just asking for too much attention.
Well, that's the thing though, like the Molotov, you get at your maximum range and you want the attention. Because if they're shooting at you, like, you're hard to hit at that range going max speed. Unless, of course, you're in islands. I don't like being in islands.
We'll go.
Yeah, here's the thing about ranked battles. Every
Nobody
player is
listens.
a critic,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone is pretty much stubborn.
Oh my
Everyone
god.
wants to be
Okay,
a chief, but no one wants to be
look
an
at this,
Indian.
look at this. Everybody's convinced that we're losing already, right? But, like, if I can get in on B and we cap A, that's that strategy that I showed you earlier. That works most of the time.
Yeah, you prevent them from capping B, and while you're capping A, you're going to gain a point advantage. That's science.
But it's like
math.
you said, though, everybody's a critic, right? Like, even guys with, like, 700 WTR, they're like, well, I know what I'm doing more than you do. Oh, man. Like, I'm actually okay with the buddy there, as long as he doesn't... The buddy's being retarded.
Yeah, there's no reason for him to be going in like that.
None. Whatsoever. I mean, he does have torps. He can technically do this strategy, but like he's not as durable as I am. As funny as that is to say about the fucking Leander, but
What is he going to do? Is he going to hide in behind the island like you are? Doesn't look
yeah,
like
that's his
it. Looks
only
like he's
option.
charging in.
We better not. They have an Arizona flanking. No, he's hiding.
He's
Oh.
right. No, see, he's going to get himself killed.
Yeah, he is. I'm gonna try and help him a little bit because I'm a nice guy.
Smoke generator. Smoke screen set.
See, now he's in pickle because he can't really maneuver like you can to be able
Nope.
to get out of that situation. His turning radius is way bigger than yours.
Huge, and then
Ooh, destroyer. Oh, awesome.
but yeah, his turn radius is huge, and unless he has the engine perk, he's not gonna get moving fast either, which is like both those things I use on the Leander to stay alive in this situation. Because I can just jet from stop. Still though, I like how everybody at the start was like, we lose, and like look at how we're doing, despite this buddy doing this.
They lost the destroyer. You now have a huge advantage.
Though the buddy did do the most damage to that destroyer, but
You don't even have your interface up to show you how much smoke time you have left?
No, I never set that up. I probably should, honestly. Like,
Yeah.
I know where it runs out. It runs out at 55. Or, I normally say it's out at about a minute. Actually, no, it's 55 when I have the flag on. It's actually like a minute 2. So my smoke's about to run out. There it is, right there.
Team has taken the
Minute
lead.
2. But yeah, I just time it in my head. Honestly, like even if I'm not looking at the timer,
He's
I'm
gonna
basically
die.
I'm basically to the point where I feel it coming. There he goes.
Oh yeah, we didn't predict that one. Smoke just bought him time, but yeah, he had no way to really maneuver and get out of that situation. He put himself there, so.
It's okay as long as I'm sitting here.
Yeah, we got the DD, but he wasn't the one that killed him. It was the Arizona.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Like honestly, unless they push me, I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah. And by them moving in, at the most they'll just contest it, but they're not going to cap it.
Received. I'm on it.
Those battleships getting around the island are going to flank you.
Fire on the designated target.
But you'll have smoke ready for that.
I've got lots of time yet.
And the 2 battleships are going to stop him from advancing. Oh, that one's going to be... He's going to be in a position to... for your torps.
I can't even smoke. There's a Leander 2K from me.
Yeah.
Shit! Where did he come from?
That's what I was telling you. Those guys are popping around.
Stand by.
Yep.
The Arizona, I didn't realize he was still there.
Much obliged.
You got time. He probably has like another 28 seconds on his reload.
Smoke generator started.
Bail, they can sit there and cap it. You got a point advantage. No point in dying for it.
Smoke screen set.
I'm good. Oh no. Whew. That was scary. Let's get some damage now that I got something to shoot at. Hey, Dojo.
Stations concentrate fire on target. Our victory is in sight.
Yeah, this is looking pretty good for us. I don't know how my other guys are doing. I should actually... that Bayern is way more hurt than he should be. Other than
Yeah.
that, though, we're good. Oh, that Leander's pushing up on me. Time to bail! Oh, shit. That hurt.
He hatches his Hydra up on you.
Didn't realize where he's at.
Ooh, you can nick him out.
Enemy cruiser destroyed. Fire on the designated
Oh my god. Oh no, this is the death of me. I dodged it. We're alive! Not for long though.
Ooh.
Next salvo, I think, and I'm dead. Unless I can get behind this island. Ah, I think I did it! I did it! We alive! Hey, Fat. Johnny. I'm just gonna call you Johnny, alright? And they're both stopping where I fired my torpedoes.
Say goodnight.
Yep, there's a hit. There's 2 hits. Fuck.
I owe you one.
Oh, he's flooding too. And he's used his damage control.
No, he used it to repair himself. He's good.
He used it. Yeah, he has premium then. Good. He's doing it correctly.
Honestly, I'm
Well,
done.
not really.
I'm literally gonna sit here. I'm done. That's
There's
me
no
for
point.
the game. GG.
Yeah. Your team will just mop him up.
I'm okay with this. Look at the score. Like, if somebody dies, we win both on them going below and us going. There it is.
The power of contesting B at the same time of getting A on this map.
I love how they were like, oh, we lost this. Jesus. And there I am, right where I expected to be. But I did lose that last game, so the stars didn't budge.
Yeah.
Next. There is, of course, still the downside with the Leander that every now and then you just do explode for no reason. Kind of a British ship thing. Alright, Johnny, you have fun with your games. Oh, there's Broadhouse again. The guy that, like, basically, the buddy last game. And he wants to go B. I'm okay with B, actually. See, there is a maneuver on this map that works really well, but you need 2 destroyers to do it, and then your destroyer has to listen. So, what it is here... Here, let me get moving first. I'll quickly explain it. Yeah, this is ranked. So what this maneuver is here is you take 1 DD up to this point, right here, and then have him smoke across here to behind this island. And you have to have a cruiser follow him, so the DD and the cruiser are sitting behind here, and they basically contest A. And, like, for the enemy team to push into A, they have to... It's basically what just happened last game. That has to happen. That happens all over again. And, by the time they decide to push, everybody's got B, and they're moving up and hammering people at A. But the cruiser has to have torps, and if you do it with just a destroyer, I mean, it could work. Cruiser might not make it there on his own without the smoke. So yeah. I don't often actually try that one. But I have tried it a few times and it does work. So what do we got? Leander, Buddy, Cleveland, Buddy, Molotov. Oh, with 4 cruisers this game. I'm okay with this.
All stations, concentrate fire on target.
You know what? You know how it should work for contesting? You should get points for contesting dependent on how many flags your team owns. That way, like, if everybody's contesting, nobody's getting points. But, like, if you have a flag and then you're contesting their flag, you'll get points. And vice versa. To the enemy team doing the same. Does that make sense, Darth?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. And so, like, if you had 2 flags and you were contesting the third, should that be worth 2 points over like twice as much, or what do you think?
2 points.
2 points. Yeah, it makes sense. Because yeah, you're in their only cap. You're ballsy as fuck. That's what it is. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
I know people want to have like ribbons and everything for smoking things up. The problem is that it's a hard system to place because what with all the destroyers that do improper smokes in there, or they hit smoke at the start of the match because they hit the T key by accident.
Yeah,
So
it would
it's
be
going to be a
really
very
hard to
hard
get ribbons for smokes.
Yeah, because how are you going to put ribbons? Because you have to have something that indicates whether the location is optimal or not.
I think the best way to do smoke like smoke ribbons would be damage dealt from your smoke. Right? So it would be like while somebody's in your smoke, they're shooting out. And that would be the only real way that we could do that right now. Because you can't say like how many guys you protected, because like maybe your smoke's way off in the middle of nowhere, nobody's gonna get shot out there, or you know. But like they probably could. Oh Jesus, I can actually get hit here. They probably could figure out the whole how much damage is done from your smoke.
Yeah.
That would be it. That would be the only way. Unless they change the system. You like to see less teams killing?
All
Yeah.
stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I made it to the cover of island number 2. Oh man, they're kicking the shit out of this island. Like, I'm okay with my team so far. Nobody's died, nobody has major damage. We've done a lot of damage to a couple of their cruisers. Wish the AA was better on this thing. He's trying to get at me. Oh, here comes some more shells. They're just not giving up. Is that a Cleveland? Yeah, that's a Cleveland. Figured. He will not give up. Look at this. What's he shooting? Oh, the buddy. Tomorrow! Yep, I'm gonna get shot at. See, that's why I don't think I need the actual detection thing. Like, I know these guys are gonna shoot at me. Just pay attention to what the battleships are aiming at. Alright.
Attention! Report the target position.
Why is my team so spread out? Yeah, they're still doing okay. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes direct front. Fire alarm. Enemy cruiser foundered. Fire alarm. Smoke generator started. Smoke
There we
screen
go.
set. Torpedoes astern.
Oh, nice! I think that went pretty good considering. I think, Darth. Oh, folks, I recognize him. Is it Gade dead? Cleveland's about to die. No, that went
Yeah,
pretty good.
before that I would have targeted the Cleveland first instead of the destroyer. Since
Oh,
it
the
just,
thing is, like, the destroyer's more of a problem to the rest of the team than the Cleveland is, and the Cleveland was pretty low health.
I was saying about your survival because it pumps more DPM than that destroyer at
I
that time.
mean, yeah, but I also thought I could do more damage to the destroyer. Like, either way, I'm pretty sure I was dead.
They're both dead. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it worked out. I had a feeling there was that buddy was around there somewhere, but, like, I hadn't seen him in a while. This game is probably gonna be a win. Oh, let's go see if we can play something else. What do you think? Bairn? Uso?
Not your Fuso, now with a 6-point captain. Are you silly?
Fuck yeah, I am.
Oh, man.
I could
Feel
bump
sorry for your teammates.
I could bump him up to a 10. You really think I'm that bad just because of a 6-point captain? All I'd be missing out on is 1 skill from 10. How
It's
would we
not
go that?
impossible, but it makes it a little bit more difficult considering that you probably want to pick up a concealment expert because your detection range is about 17 kilometers
Oh, even
stock.
even that, like, gonna be spotted the whole time anyway. This is a tier 6 game. You gotta get within 17 to do anything. I can bump this up to 10 right now. I've got enough commander XP. But I don't know. It won't take long to actually grind that.
Yeah, basic firing training, I don't understand that there. I can see like superintendent or even
Secondary
vigilance.
build. Although Uso's secondaries aren't that great.
Yeah, Warspite secondaries are way better than that of a Fuso.
Barons are alright. I like the Barons.
Barons is not bad.
7.2k. I need like manual secondaries. Thing is, like all my high skilled captains, other than my Molotov captain, which I'm not even using, and my Leander captain, they're all like tier 8 plus. I think I have a couple tier 7s that are pretty high too. Oh my god, now we've got a destroyer queue. Oh, it's back down to. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Don't do it! Oh, successful battle. Want to see how I did? Oh, too late. Oh, dear lord! God damn it. Look at that lineup. I'm gonna go cry in a corner.
Yeah. What kind of shit did the destroyer having now?
No kidding.
General quarters. Hang in there. Help is on the way.
Gonna load myself some HE rounds, cause let's face it, I'm barely gonna be shooting AP this game, I'm sure. I can't say for sure, but that Anshan kind of sounds like he knows what he's doing. So that's good.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Attention! Report the target position. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
So their whole team is just like basically doing what I'm doing.
Torpedo soup. That kind of gives me visions back of Tier 10 gameplay in the past. Wall of Torps.
Torpedoes delayed. Torpedoes direct front. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Well, this game is not going good.
Force to... Confirmed penetration. Hull breach. Taken on water quickly. All stations, concentrate fire on target. Problem solved, sir. Enemy cruiser foundered. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes dead ahead. We're holed below the waterline. We're flooding quickly.
Well, I'm gonna chalk this one up as a loss here. Probably. Yeah.
starts! We'll go! Concentrate fire on the enemy warship!
User disconnected from your channel.
Torpedoes dead ahead! Torpedoes to port! Torpedoes to port! Torpedoes direct front! Torpedoes direct front! I owe you one! Torpedoes direct front. Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set. Torpedo tubes destroyed. Our team has taken the lead. Torpedoes to starboard. Many thanks.
Sorry, I've been quiet, guys. Talking to my roommates. Or roommate and his friend. Whew. This game is going pretty good. I like how that Anshan, or actually, the guys are like, why you go contest B? And I'm like, well, the Anshan can do it. And the Anshan goes and he gets fucked up. Hilarious. Darth, you've been really quiet.
Mm-hmm.
User joined your channel.
Are you actually watching still?
Semi.
Yeah. What do you think of this game so far?
No, it's going in your favor of the point advantage, but
Yeah.
you have a destroyer advantage here, but they still have one alive.
And we have a destroyer that's super weak.
Yeah. So it can go either way.
It is looking really good though. Like there's torps on that new Max.
Yeah, I agree, because their other destroyer doesn't appear to be really doing much.
Oh, and we're capping B again. Oh, there's the other destroyer. I'm on it.
Oh. Oh, never mind.
To starboard. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Yeah, that player misplayed.
Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set.
Oh, what a game. I like how that new Max is still in reverse.
What level are you guys now?
I'm still 9, I've lost a couple.
Yeah, I just got back to 10 myself.
Got dropped.
Yeah, I was at almost to 9 beginning of the week. Lost a bunch, got all the way back down to 12.
They are outnumbering us now, though. When did that happen?
Our victory is in sight.
This is actually way closer than it should be.
Yeah. Smoke generator started. Smoke screen set. Torpedoes dead ahead. Torpedoes direct front.
battle ends if you move to the front. Fire alarm! Enemy destroyer sunk! Problem solved.
Are you guys
sir.
gonna be going in anytime soon?
So what?
Are you guys gonna be going into another game anytime soon?
Nah, not really.
God damn it. Well, this is over despite me trying my fucking hardest. If this guy can get behind that island, we may win.
All he has to do is stay alive and run.
Yeah, oh, and the Cleveland's a lot farther than I thought it was, so yeah, he should be good.
Why is he slowing down? Oh no,
Don't
never
know.
mind. He's in Arizona.
Oh, he got spotted! Ah, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this
That
stream up
game
for
was
tonight.
way
I know,
too
way
close
too
than it
close,
should
considering
be.
how good I did off the start. Anyway.